So I see a lot of people judging services online, and obviously the idea of running ads, if you're a musician, is sort of the only solution you kind of have, really, to a degree, to really target a certain group of people and drive them to your thing. In this case, your music. But there's a lot of people trying to drive traffic to their Spotify playlist, or their mixing services, or mastering services, or organic growth on Spotify, or whatever it might be. And a lot of people judge a lot of these services and just say, I tried it, it didn't do much for me. And I can certainly understand that if the person is using bots or fake likes, and if you're paying them to target traffic for you that enjoys dubstep, and you can just tell from the likes or the plays that came in that it was pretty much fake and all set up just to kind of capture your money. I can understand that, but at the same time, it's important to be very careful and not judge those services, especially when it concerns telling your friends, well, it didn't really work for me. Because here's the thing you have to understand: the one factor that a lot of people forget about is their music was involved. And is your music of the quality and height necessary to really attract quality leads, if you will, or fans? So just be careful with that. There, a lot of people say, well, this guy didn't work, or this service did not work for me. Well, it didn't work for you, but are you sure that your music is as good as it needs to be presented in front of those people? And are you sure that it's not so different that you think it should be put in front of those people, but it's not, or when it is, they kind of reject it because it's just a little bit too different. It's just something to think about, because music is such a subjective thing. Quick story: I used to sell a product, and it was a beef jerky product, and that product really pushed more towards the health and fitness community. Way less sodium in it. And so, the company a lot of times thought that their stuff should sell very well towards people that really like beef jerky. And it was about 50-50. It looked like beef jerky, it was beef. But a lot of times people were very surprised at the lack of sodium in it. So quite often they'd say, I like the normal stuff, I get way better. And I'd say, well, it's way less healthy for you, though. It's got a ton of sugar, a ton of salt. It's just a much lower grade quality meat. And they didn't care. A lot of times they say, I really don't care. I mean, that stuff is cheaper in price and it tastes better, so that's what I like. So I had to adjust and start selling this product more towards people who were either diabetic or on the keto diet, as a quick and easy, convenient snack for them. Then sales skyrocketed. So that's really the short of it. I can get into that more if anybody's really interested in sales, but the big thing to take away from that is, if you're someone like me who's making house and future bass but with steel drums, it may not be the house and future bass people that truly like it. Just because you're making beef jerky that's low sodium and really would be great for bariatric patients, diabetics, and keto diet, it really doesn't mean that people who enjoy Jack Links with a ton of salt and sugar and low quality meat compared to what we used in ours are going to like it. And that higher price tag definitely scared a lot of people away from that. So, and also the attitude towards jerky in the industry already was just that jerky is expensive to begin with. So, oh, hi dogs. So being that it was expensive to begin with, they really didn't like that our stuff was even more pricey. So I'm gonna go because I don't know these dogs and I'd like to stay aware with them.